The month of July is one of the most awaited months on the part of the peoples, as well, of course, those parents hope for the first ever see their son and daughter be one of those members of the graduating class march during the procession. I am pretty sure that it's been already a month long waiting and preparation. Needless to say, where and what to do. Those feelings come into reality this day, on the 16th day of July, as we will witness the 70th graduation ceremony. Today, another history slowly unfolds as we come to an end of the school year 2020-2021. It's been almost 10 months already that we have witnessed how these little lads and lasses prove their worth to become a member of this year's graduating batch. So, to start with, I just want to bring the people who graced the affair to our distinguished and highly esteemed members of the academic community, led by the dynamic and supportive public school district supervisor, Madam Jocelyn C. Ticon, the epitome of empowered woman and a great school leader. Our very own school head teacher 1 of Puerto Princesa Elementary School, Mrs. Jella C. Suman, barangay officials who are with us today, members and officials of the PTA, colleagues, members of the graduating batch, parents, guardians, visitors, and friends, a pleasant, welcoming, and cheerious morning. To begin the ceremony, may we all stand as we pay tribute to our national flag through the singing of the Philippine National Anthem, and to be followed by a doxology by Ethan Mateo, and please do remain standing for the singing of the Dinagat Division hymn through virtual presentation.
Kayang magiliw, telas ng sigatanan, alam ng puso, sa titik mo'y buhay. Lupang hinirang, tuyag ka ng magiting, sa manlulupin, di ka pasisigil, sa nagagang tutok sa simoy at sa langit mong pagaw, ay hinatang tula, kawin sa pagkayang minamahal.
him to die, rejected and alone like rose, trampled on the ground. You took the fall and thought of me above all, like a rose trampled on the ground. You took the fall and thought of me above
Welcome to our beloved Caraga, historic name of Region 13. God's longest love and blessings are all bestowing of His grace. Verdant valleys and towering trees, deepest oceans and shining seas, gentle, loving, and caring people, above in these God's distant paradise. Caraga beckons us all. Visit her ancient treasure and pure soul. Let's all march with vigor and shout the blessed Caraga. Verdant valleys and towering trees, deepest oceans and shining seas, gentle, loving, and caring people, above in these God's distant paradise. Caraga beckons us all. Visit her ancient treasure and pure soul. Let's all march with vigor and shout the blessed Caraga.
Onward the Perinagat Islands Division, go and give education to the Nagatnons. Jubilant are the people in the province, with the vision of his existence. Our solemn duty to child education, go and mold with dedication the future of all the Nagatnons. Education for better vocation, we shall march proudly with prowess, teachers, personnel, and staff, with sheer honesty and conviction, offer our best in the name of education. The Nagat Islands Division, pride of the free and mighty Dinagatnons, a place in the Orient Seas, full of wonders and beauties. Division staff and teachers, along with local leaders, we guide the learner's way for the desired victory. Onward to Perinagat Islands Division, go and give education to the Nagatnons. Jubilant are the people in the province, with the vision of his existence. Our solemn duty to child's education, go and mold with dedication the future of all the Nagatnons. Education for better vocation, we shall march proudly with prowess, teachers, personnel, and staff, with sheer honesty and conviction, offer our best in the name of education. in the Orient seas, full of wonders and beauties. Division staff and teachers, along with local leaders, we guide the learner's way for the desired victory. We guide the learner's way for the desired victory.
May we call in the batch 2021 with high honors, Arapiki Pinoy for her welcome address.
And warmest greetings to the prime movers of the Tibet and Nagat Islands Division leading by Lady Icon, Dr. Princesa G. Melanco. Together with her teammates in this noble work, they assist Gold Division Superintendent Dr. Sigurdino A. Manjos Jr., CC. The CID Chief Dr. Lopez C. Papelneras is GOD, Dr. Mila O. Hiraldino, the energetic and workaholic Rizal 1 Public School District Supervisor, Mrs. Jocelyn City College. Barangay officials headed by Venerable Leonardo L. Castillo, Jr., together with her supportive councilmen. General PTA officials led by Mr. Lucy Gases. Parents, teacher, a pleasant morning to all. Today, the batch 2020 to 2021 rejoice for a triumph over the challenging education that we encountered this pandemic. Celebrating the theme Kalidad ng Edukasyon, lalong patatagin sa gitna ng pandemya, the batch 2020 to 2021. We are very grateful and honored to each and every one of you whom we consider our frontliners in the field. Celebrating our victory in this unique platform spells an endless. Thank you to all of you. On behalf of the completers 2020 to 2021, welcome everyone.
And now, the main highlight of today's affair is about to unfold in awardees. To do the honors of presenting this year's candidates for graduation, may we have the school head of exemplary performance, none other than Ma'am Chela Sisuman, to be followed right away by the recommendation by Mrs. Jocelyn C. Ticot, Public Schools District Supervisor of Rizal 1 District, and confirmation of graduates by School Divisions Superintendent Dr. Felisa G. Laranjo, CISO 6. For the words of wisdom, let's hear the messages from the Division Deputy Pillar for Batch 2021.
Mrs. Jocelyn C. Ticot, Public Schools District Supervisor of Rizal 1 District, in my capacity as a school head teacher 1 at Puerto Princesa Elementary School, I hereby present to you 17 male and 40 female with a total of 31 completers who have satisfactorily completed the required basic education curriculum, school year 2020-2021.
Dr. Felisa Hesta Laranjo, CISO 6, Schools Division Superintendent of the Nagat Islands Division, in my capacity as Public Schools District Supervisor of Rizal District 1, and upon presentation of the school head, Mrs. Chela Sisuman of Puerto Princesa Elementary School, I hereby recommend for completion the 17 male and 14 female, a total of 31 pupils who have satisfactorily completed the requirements of the K-12 basic education curriculum prescribed by the Department of Education this school year 2020-2021.
After having been presented by your school head and recommended by your public schools district supervisors, after having completed all the requirements of the K-12 program as implemented this year by the Basic Education Continuity Plan of the Department of Education this pandemic year, as your OIC Schools Division Superintendent, do hereby declare you as completers for grade 6 this school year 2020-2021. So you may now proceed to your next grade 7, in the school year 2021-2022. Congratulations, my dear completers.
The journey towards success may be long and hard, but it's definitely worth every step. To the completing and graduating class of 2021, my salutation and felicitations to all of you who have significantly reached a milestone in your academic pursuit. I know it never was easy, but I also know that with your courage and persistence, you were able to brave every wave of this adversity that has come your way. By that alone, I am certain that you are now ready to conquer the battles that the future holds. Presently, the COVID-19 pandemic have absolutely made changes in the way we had been used to. This barred us from the face-to-face interaction in our classroom, let alone the compromising holistic development we envisage you to achieve. That is why this year's theme, Kalidad ng Edukasyon, lalong patatagan sa gitna ng pandemya, or strengthening the quality of education amid COVID-19 pandemic, is very compelling to our end to never lose hope and faith in providing you with quality education you need in order for you to become equipped as you take another step higher in the ladder of education. Now, you are ready to receive your diplomas and certificates. This graduation and completion day, I urge you to take every ounce of honor and pride that you were able to make it with the strong support of your parents and guardians in spite of the threat that the COVID-19 pandemic has brought to our lives. Through this, you will realize that to stop is never an option. Many have put it, graduation is not the end of the road. True indeed, where it is just the onset of more adventures that you will take. On the other hand, the school year may not have been the best year for your learning experience because of the 4 years distance that the authorities have set. But this has not compelled us to be divided. As a matter of fact, we in the division office, or partners and stakeholders, have doubled our efforts of uniting the best minds such that we could produce the best learners in the context of our basic education learning continuity plan. Because we firmly believe that education must never be put on hold. And I thank you for your indulgent cooperation that we have made it this far. Conclusively, as you continue to explore the vast dimension of life, there is but one thing that I would like to instill in your minds. No journey is ever easy, but it's definitely worth every step. No obstacle, no pandemic should hinder your threads towards success now that you are capacitated through the magnanimous efforts of your teachers. Transcend to greater heights, dear Dinagatan learners, for not only it will be your success and our legacy, but also for the better future of our country. Mabuhay ang kabataang Dinagatan.
My sincerest felicitations to the graduates of batch 2021. Despite the big challenge posed along the way, you have embraced the totally different learning modalities and throwing all away challenges that they bring. With strong determination, you are now reaping the fruit of sacrifices. With this year's theme, Kalidad ng Edukasyon, lalong patatagin sa gitna ng pandemya. Strengthening the quality of education amid COVID-19 pandemic simply sends us message to remain strong and vigilant. The delivery of quality education has been shaken by this pandemic. It requires a persistent and determined learners to become triumphant against this challenge, and that kind of learners are you, our dear graduates. You deserve all praises and accolades for the milestone you have achieved in your education. We will not also forget the efforts of our parents who stand as facilitators of learning at home. The pandemic allowed us to rethink and redefine our perspective towards education. This situation permitted us to have that strong connection to our children and able to watch them grow and learn at home. Though it was difficult, you're still able to manage and succeed. With that, you deserve a recognition. As you look forward to your next journey, please bring with you the values you learn and the skills you gain from your alma mater. Don't fail your dream. Work on it. Bring a bright future is waiting for you. To all the graduates, mabuhay po kayo.
From classroom to homes, chalkboards to computer screen, teachers teaching online, and parents turned into teachers. And this is now the reality as of this time. But despite all these challenges brought along by the global pandemic, we were able to surmount another school year. And with that, I offer my warmest congratulations to the graduates and completers of school year 2020-2021. This school year has never been easy for all of us. The schools were closed and face-to-face were cancelled. Learners were introduced to a different way of learning their lessons and doing their schoolworks. Teachers now either teaching in front of a screen or spending their time printing, sorting the modules and other materials to be distributed to their learners. Parents, guardians, and relatives at home were doing their best to guide their learners as they transition towards a new learning delivery modality. Nevertheless, if there is one good thing this pandemic has brought to people, it is that it showed our strength. But despite the hardships we are all currently going through, with unity and compassion, we will rise above all and emerge victorious in the end. Kudos to all the teachers for accepting the challenge and the new duties handed over to them. To all the parents, guardians, thank you for your hard work in making sure that learners are performing their tasks and learning the things that they need to do in their home. To all the learners, hats off for your cooperations in going through all of this. My dear learners, your graduation manifests your genuine efforts and fervent desire to continue learning to achieve another milestone in your education. However, it's not so much an ending, but a new beginning. Another chapter of your journey unfolds. This year's graduation theme is strengthening the quality basic education amidst the COVID-19 pandemic. We, in the Department of Education, are committed to deliver and sustain the quality education despite the health threat we're all facing. We believe that education is not only the basic right that we need to uphold, but is the key towards achieving development and progress of our nation. But then again, DepEd alone cannot attain this. It requires collaboration and cooperation from the learners, the parents and guardians, the private sectors, and the national government. Congratulations and mabuhay Batch 2020-2021.
My respect to the representative of the Long District, our Congressman, Honorable Alan Juan B. Ecleo, to our Provincial Governor, Honorable Arlene Kaka J. Bagao, our Provincial Vice Governor, Honorable Nilo Demeri, to our Honorable Mayors of the 7 municipalities, to our Schools Division Superintendent, Dr. Felisa G. Laranjo, to our Assistant Schools Division Superintendent, Dr. Segundino A. Madhos Jr., our Chief CID, Dr. Lopi C. Papiliras, to all the division supervisors, district supervisors, school heads, parents, completers, and graduates, ladies and gentlemen, good afternoon. My warmest greetings and congratulations to the one-of-a-kind completers and graduates of school year 2020-2021. Your graduation and completion ceremonies are supposedly be a grandiose celebration with the parents, teachers, school heads, school officials and staff, community and LGU officials abound. Yet, exalting them virtually is equally laudable. Keep your head high and feel proud that you have reached this far amidst pandemic. This year's theme, strengthening the quality of education amid the COVID-19 pandemic, speaks the truth that we in the Department of Education never cease to provide the best strategies and resources to continue the operations effectively for you, our dear learners, to receive the right education that you truly deserve. This is to prepare you to be active and productive members of the society. This school year has been the most challenging time in your life as students. A huge turning point in education. Modular and online distance learning were the best avenues for education to continue while ensuring your health, safety, and welfare. You have to be appreciative and grateful to your hardworking and supportive teachers and parents, as well as the school administrators who are your support system in pursuing your academic efforts and great allies in braving the challenges. However, according to John F. Kennedy, effort and courage are not enough without purpose and direction. Exactly. For a purpose-driven individual has a set vision and aspiration to achieve something great. They are predominantly creating a beautiful future to happen. So, dream big and diligently work for the realization of that dream. The knowledge, skills, and values instilled in you would equip you to continually improve yourself. With God's blessings and mercy, you will soar high and wide. Today, we celebrate with you in the success that you just achieved. It is my ardent wish for you to be flourishing in your chosen career. All the best of luck. God bless class of batch 2021.
A certificate is the fruit of each pupil's endeavor. May we call on Mrs. Julie C. Cadiopa and Mrs. Joy C. Castulo, the grade 6 advisor, to do the honors and the distribution of certificate of completion. Candidates for graduation: Bahaw Chandler Z. Bibangko John Rowen F. Rosa Remark C. Domo Clarice B. Gamau K. G. Floris Ronel S. Floris Walter John E. Lagroma Jomark P. Limbaro Ethan Matthew J. Neri Emil June S. Omos Bon Edward M. Puntos Ethan Miguel. Ramada John Given C. Ruwaya Prince GMC. Trajano Ryan O. Trajano Vince Gerald T. Delia Cruz Rodel A. Abria Jemilan Angel S. Aporias Rogelin R. Bahal Diajim G. Valescas Princess Element F. Kayumo Hanjin D. Domo Joliet F. Estrella Angel P. Fidelis Angel S. Labaretti Angel Rose. Noy Arapinki P. Omos Jorisa H. Sabiron Sheila Marie T. Trajano Nesel G. And Doris Mitch G. B. Academic Excellence Awarded with high honors, Labariti Angel Rose. Noy Ara Pinky P. With honors, Abria Jerian Angel S. Bahal Diajib G. Limbaro Ethan Matthew J. Almost Jorisa H. Portos Ethan Miguel. Trajano Nizam Jim. And Trajano Vince Gerald T. This juncture, let us hear the words of triumph and victory from our batch 2021 with high honors, Angel Rose Labarita.
Education is our passport to the future, for tomorrow belongs to people who prepare for it today. By Malcolm X. To our energetic, workaholic, and brilliant division personnel headed by Dr. Felisa Gila Ranjosi Susix, to Dr. Lopi Sipapilleras in the CID Chief, to Dr. Mila O'Hiraldino, the SGOD Chief, the Ipolo Workaholic, District Supervisor of Rizal District, Madam Jocelyn C. Tipon, to our beloved school head, Mrs. Melasi Suiman, to our very supportive PLGU headed by Honorable Leonardo L. Castulo Jr., our GPTA officials, who stand us in order to survive this very challenging new learning experience. Faculty and staff of Puerto Princesa Elementary School, our beloved stakeholders, the Puerto Princesa Elementary School Alumni Association, my quote 2021 completers. Ladies and gentlemen, good day. Graduation will look different this year. Families and friends will gather for a toast remotely. from a safe distance as learners dust their cups collectively over the video chat. Regardless, graduation will always be a time to celebrate our triumphs, not only against bulky modules and learning activity sheets delivered to us, but the bonding yet full of learning quality time with our parents who passionately and patiently taught us the best that they could do. Yes, it is time to say our parents are our first teachers. My fellow completers, our journey for 6 years in our elementary days has now come to an end. Our dream face-to-face goodbyes may remain our dreams. We might not be marching together in the central stage to get our certificate, but what matters most is the privilege of having quality education amidst this pandemic. To our dear parents, thank you for the extending quality time to us. We know your battle as learning delivery mood talk change. Your weekly coming to school to retrieve and submit our learning activity sheets denote how passionate you are towards our education. To my mama, Maria Morbid Elnoy, who raised us alone, salamat ma. I am not the real hero of our batch, but you are. Dinaig mo ang ibang magulang, not a halfway but buo. Sa panahon ng pandemya, hindi lang edukasyon namin ang inyong pinatatag, kundi ang paniniwala namin na kahit anong hirap ng buhay, ang pagbibigay ng kalidad na panahon para sa aming pag-aaral ay nagbubukas sa katotohanan na walang kulang sa buhay. Kung ang mga magulang ay may panahon, pagmamahal at pagmamalasakit para sa anak. Salamat sa panahon na doon ka kung ako'y nahihirapan sa module at class. Pinatatag mo ang aking paniniwala na kahit anong hirap ko upang maging matibay. To our dear Puerto Princesa elementary teachers, headed by the smart school head, Mrs. Jealousy Soyman, walang hanggang pasasalamat. Thank you for the extraordinary efforts you all giving us. We owe our victory to all of you. Thank for giving us the best education ever. Salamat sa Project School at Project Drop na nabuo ninyo sa pamamagitan nito. Ni minsan, hindi ko naisip na walang kami sa school. The joy and exceptional learning experience in this pandemic landed in every home has moved into better learners. Your constant visitation and enhancement activity efforts extended to us. Lalo ninyong pinatatag ang edukasyon namin sa gitna ng pandemic. To our school stakeholders, the Alumni Association of Puerto Princesa Elementary School, who unselfishly extended your donation to meet the health standards of the school through donating health equipment and facilities. Thank you very much. To the barangay official, headed by Honorable Leonardo L. Castulo Jr. and the local health workers who also patiently working us to ensure that the delivered mode of education be properly delivered according to the health protocols. Thank you for being part of our success. To the Father above, thank you Lord for this wonderful experience being a completer. Gracing our lives every day and the provision of wisdom is the real passport in achieving this one-of-a-kind gift to us. In behalf of the batch 2020-2021, I may say thank you all and allow me to borrow this adage from Drew Gerard. The elevator to success is out of order. You'll have to use stairs, one step at a time. Pandemya ka lang, Filipino learners kami. Binuo ng edukasyong matatag, may puso at pangarap. Long live Batch 2020-2021.
Today's affair is being graced by a special woman who will in a minute deliver her words of wisdom to our young graduates and to their parents as well. To get to know more of her, may we call on our very own teacher Juan and the person of Mrs. Marisol M. Aguiluso for the introduction of our guest of honor and speaker.
Good day, everyone. It is a great honor and privilege to introduce such amazing and talented lady who is 27 years of age, who graduated her elementary at Puerto Princesa Elementary School and was awarded as class valedictorian in 2007. In 2011, she graduated her secondary at Puerto Princesa Muleta National High School and also awarded as class valedictorian. For the school year 2010-2011, she was elected as SSJ Federated President for the entire Dinagat Islands Division. and represented the division in the leadership training in Baguio City last September 2010. She was also awarded as regional champion in Tagisan ng Talino 2010 last October 2010. This lady took up Bachelor of Mining Engineer at St. Paul University, where she was awarded as the best speaker in the SPUS Debate Cup 2015, where her team, the Paulinian Society of Mining Engineers, was also hailed as the champion. She was awarded as champion in the songwriting and singing competition during the 2018 Environment Month culmination, facilitated by the Caraga Mine Environmental Management Council in partnership with Mines and Geosciences Bureau Region 13, with her original composition and rendition of the song entitled Pusong Makakalikasan. 4 months later, she recorded the official audio of the song and performed it live during the annual National Mining Safety and Environmental Conference in Baguio City. Last August 2016, she passed the Mining Engineering Licensure exam. That was her amazing performance as a student, and for her working experiences. After graduating in college, she worked as part-time instructor in her alma mater at St. Paul University for the school year 2016-2017. In May 2017 up to May 2018, she started working as cadet mining engineer at Platinum Group Metals Corporation. And on May 2018 up to July 2021, after the cadetship program, she was designated as the Environmental Management System Officer of Platinum Group Metals Corporation. Currently, she is the Tenement and ISO Officer of TIV GRC project. Ladies and gentlemen, help me in welcome our guest speaker for this graduation ceremony, Engineer Erdeljin Joy Abunatis Harabi. A round of applause.
Happy Graduation Day, Batch 2021. My warmest greetings and respect to all who are joining with us today in this momentous ceremony. To the Public Schools District Supervisor, Mrs. Jocelyn C. Ticod. To the faculty and staff of Puerto Princesa Elementary School, headed by Mrs. Jella C. Soyman. To the ever-supportive barangay officials led by Honorable Barangay Captain Leonardo Castulo Jr., to the proud parents and guardians, and of course to the happiest individuals in this room, the graduates of Batch 2021. Let me first to offer my sincerest congratulations to each of you, my dear graduates, because today you have unlocked another chapter of your educational quest, and you are now qualified to take the highest level that would help you define your life goals 6 years from now. Isn't that exciting? Of course, my congratulations also extend to the proud parents, guardians, and families whom you have shared your achievements today. They are truly your support system for the past 6 years of chasing excellence as an elementary pupil. Likewise, I also congratulate the faculty and staff of Puerto Princesa Elementary School, for today you have delivered another group of aspiring individuals who will soon bring pride and honor to our dear alma mater. Secondly, I thank you all for this opportunity to speak today. Even we are doing this on a virtual because of the current circumstances, but I still feel the thrilling excitement I was once felt wearing my graduation gown 14 years ago. So let us all be glad that we have the technology to hold this event, and let us all be grateful to God for His grace, wisdom, and strength for making all these things possible. I am Earthel Jinjoy Abonates Harabi, and yes, I am a mining engineer. I graduated at St. Paul University, Surigao last May 2016, took and passed the board exam 2 months after. I know most of you here will tell, wow, kaabtik ni Buday, ka-bright ni mo ati. Well, I must say that if you would take up engineering course in college, it will never be easy. The algebra, trigonometry, calculus, statistics, and other engineering science subjects will eat you up in 5 years. I am not saying this to startle or to scare those who dream to be an engineer like me someday, but instead I want to inspire you all through my learning experiences and realizations as I endure and enjoy my kind of roller coaster journey as an engineering student. Disclaimer, I won't make you cry because we are supposed to be just happy and proud today. During my elementary and high school days, I am really an achiever. I am active to both academic and extracurricular activities, and I always aim to be on top of everything. I am thankful to my parents that I have the combinations of their genes that made me who I am. I love to study, I love to read, I love to do my assignments on my own. I can still remember that even during lunch breaks, ang right hand na ko naghawid og kutsara, ang pikas kamot na ko naghawid og libro, kay nagatuon ko kay na ay long quiz si Sir Jodak sa aral pa na pertira bagid kataas o answer. Mama would sometimes reprimand me for doing such habit, but because achiever man lagi ko, I always prioritize study over other things. Inig-abot na ko sa balay, usually pag humanog dungag, I will shut the door of my room, then dili na dayon ko magpa-disturb kay magtuon ko. Wala pa'y uso ang Facebook, ML, Instagram, Messenger sa una, though we have phones for communication with Papa in abroad. But wala pa'y uso ang anlikolog, anlitext sa una. But you know what? One fact that I always tell to everyone every time, they compliment me for having high grades, perfect score or high score in the class. I always say that nag-study man good ko. Kung wala ko nag-study, dili ko maka-answer. Yes, I have confidence in my brain cells. Kanang moingon sila na stock knowledge. But I always believe that my study plan and habits will help me cope up with lessons. Because I believe that every student can learn not just on the same way or not in the same day. So my dear graduates, to become successful, focus on studying. I know it's hard, but believe me, it's going to be worth it. I am not saying that you will deprive yourselves from socializing with others or spending time with your family. You can still do that, but you have to manage your time well. Because of fond of going to school every day, believe me or not, when I graduated in high school, I thought that when I go to college, then I will graduate again. I fear that I will not be going to school anymore. Dili ko ganahan sa idea na man akong eskwela. Gusto ko mag-eskwela lang permi. But that feeling changed when I already went for college. Because in college, you need to be miles away from your families and do everything on your own. And it takes a lot of adjustment, new environment, and new challenges. But I know a lot of you are asking why I took up mining engineering. I have never heard such course before during high school days, and I don't know anything about mining either. After I graduated, I had my vacation in Ate Giselin's house in Butuan City. And during that time, Ate Gigi and her husband, Kuya Sean, are working in a mining company. So they are the ones who introduced to me the course. And during that time, the mining industry is booming. Since I really want to be an engineer, because they say if engineer ka, you will have a big salary. So I told my parents that I will take up mining engineering course and in Surigao, only St. Paul University offered the said course. On our way to SPUS, for the enrollment, Mama said to me, "Nak, uso lagi ko mag-teacher ka." And I said, "No, Ma, mag-engineer lang lagi ko." So no choice si Mama but to support me, because one thing I learned from my own experience and other people's experiences, that the more you love what you are doing, the more successful you will be. If you love to teach, be an education student. If you love to design and build infrastructure, be an engineering student.
Message from the school's stakeholder, Honorable Leonardo L. Castullo Jr.
First of all, before anything else, pasalamat ko sa Ginoo sa gayon mga adlaw nga diin tagahan bata og chance na tumata lubayan sa tagsa na mga kinabuhi amat sa bilang anak sila kinabuhi ug so siyang kaman sa panahon karon yung pandemya karon. So I respect the school's division superintendent of the Nagat Islands province, Mrs. Princesa or GT, workaholic Prison 1 District Supervisor, Mrs. Jocelyn Code, ato pong Teacher 1 of Puerto, Princesa Elementary Schools o PPES, Mrs. Gila C. Sulman, teachers, faculty, staff, students, parents, visitors, good morning everyone. A lot of changes, a lot of adjustment, not only government employees, but the students most of all who are truly affected in this pandemic. So Office of Municipal Mayor creating an Executive Order number 14 and in Section 3 stated there that ensuring the safety of students in all private and public educational institution. So sa halip na magmumukmok at manghihina sa panahon ng pandemya, isa pong bagay ang nakakahangang ang ating mga guro sa paaralan ng Puerto Princesa Elementary School o sa panguna ng unang guro na si Ginang Jela Sisuman. Gumawa po siya ng inisyatibo. Dalawang bagay na ginawa nilang inisyatibo. Paano makakatulong sa ating mga kabataan sa panahon ng pandemya. At isa na ito ang tinatawag na school project. So anong ibig sabihin ng school project? Ang school project, meaning of school is shelter for children on off-site learning. So sa nakikita ko po sa kanilang mga ginagawa, ito po yung ginawa nila na nag-house to house po sila sa mga bawat bahay doon sa mga estudyante na kung saan kung ano mang kakulangan doon sa mga bawat bahay o tahanan ng mga estudyante, tinutulungan nilang aayusin ito. Isang corner sa bahay nila, pinapalamutian, ginawang parang tawag home learning center. At isa pang bagay ang ginawa ng eskwela na tinatawag na TRAP, T-R-A-P-P. Tinatawag ito ng Team for Reading and Academic for Pupils Progress. So ito po ay isang remedial na ginagamit upang matugunan at matulungan ang mga bata sa larangan ng pagbabasa. Patuloy pa rin ang dekalidad na edukasyon kahit naman sa panahon ng pandemya. Ito po ay ayon po sa ating pong tema. Marami pong salamat. Mabuhay ang Barangay Puerto Princesa, mabuhay ang Puerto Princesa Elementary School, mabuhay ang Dinagat Islands, mabuhay ang Pilipinas. God bless us all. Lahat po ng mga kabataan o estudyante na mag-graduate, binabati ko po kayo na congratulations sa inyo pong lahat. Mabuhay at patuloy po kayo mag-aral ng mabuti. God bless sa inyo lahat.
Pledge of Loyalty by Jerisa H. Amos, followed by a graduation song by virtual presentation.
Loyalty. We, the graduates of Puerto Princesa Elementary School, school year 2020-2021, pledge to our teachers and classmates to carry on the torch of education and realize the capabilities in the work at which we are entering today. We hereby solemnly pledge to uphold the prestige of our alma mater by having exemplary, cherishing the education and the privilege we enjoy in this institution, with unfaltering loyalty and devotion in preparation for service to our country. So help us God.
I close my eyes and I can see a world that's waiting up for me, that I call my own. Through the dark, through the door, through where no one's been before, but it feels like home. They can say it all sounds crazy. They can say I've lost my mind. I don't care, so call me crazy. We can live in a world that we design. 'Cause every night I lie in bed, the brightest colors fill my head. A million dreams are keeping me awake. I think of what the world could be, a vision of the one I see. A million dreams is all it's gonna take. Oh, a million dreams for the world we're gonna make. There's a house we can build. Every room inside is filled with things from far away. The special things I compile, each one there to make you smile on a rainy day. They can say it all sounds crazy. They can say we've lost our minds. I don't care if they call us crazy. Run away to a world that we design. Every night I lie in bed, the brightest colors fill my head. A million dreams are keeping me awake. I think of what the world could be, a vision of the one I see. A million dreams is all it's gonna take. Oh, a million dreams for the world we're gonna make. However big, however small, let me be part of it all. Share your dreams with me. You may be right, you may be wrong, but say that you'll bring me along. The brightest colors fill my head. A million dreams is all it's gonna take.